Hello everyone, Councilman Douglas Lawson, City of Revere Beach. I've been serving the City of Revere Beach for the last 2 years and I've been here for the last 30. Been a resident that has focused on growth and development, health, wellness, financial literacy in our community. Years back, I was introduced to mental health. I opened up a mental health treatment center. I originally got started just looking at housing and looking at assistance for sober homes. But then I realized the importance of mental health, especially in the minority community. So what I did is I founded an organization on mental health in the minority community once I actually got established here. My nonprofit, previously to me being elected to office, was focused on mental health and mental wellness in our minority community because it's something that we just don't have discussions about. So 2 years ago, myself and officially Issa Allen opened up mental health in the minority community with the City of Revere Beach. It's an initiative where we're looking to launch our advocacy board, mental health advocacy board. And this is something that we have discussions about every time we can to normalize mental health, mental wellness, because it's something that we just don't take heed on. So take time, sit on somebody's couch, have a discussion, preferably a professional, not just your aunt, your mom, your cousin, but somebody that's actually going to truly focus on bettering you, making a better you and building a better you. Councilman Douglas Lawson, thank you so much. Hello everyone, Councilman Douglas Lawson, City of Revere Beach, and we are really fired up. Today, we are at our Mental Health Minority Community Forum. We're starting an advocacy board here in the city, and this starts with the discussions and conversation. I have the honor, I have the privilege, the distinct privilege to be with my brother here, Reggie D, from X1023. A lot of you know him as Reggie D in the morning. A lot of you know him from the 1023 radio. But Reggie D is a man that has an amazing story. I'm gonna just let him introduce himself and tell you a little bit about why he does this and what he's doing for the community.
Hello, Reggie D. I'm here. I wanted to share my stories, some of my struggles, abuse, and triumphs at the same time because I want to inspire others to make a difference and turn the negative things that have happened in your life with your trauma into something positive. And using my platform, it's not about the ego or the glory sometimes. I wanted to take my platform and turn it into something positive as well, to be more, instead of a popular DJ, I wanted to be a person of influence. So with that, I wanted to start leading by example by using my platform. And anything that Mr. Lawson needs, I would love to be a part of it, especially when it comes to influencing others to be better. And that was the whole thing for tonight, is to be a better you. And if anything I could do to inspire you to be a better you, just like I'm trying to continue to improve, to be a better me, I want to share that as well.
You guys got to really understand that this man and his story, what he just shared, was something that people wouldn't even dream to experience. And that's something that he was willing to share with the community because he wants to make everybody be a better you. And the only way we can do that is together. We work together, we lean on each other, we use each other's stories to build up and uplift each other. And anything he needs, I'm there for him. I want to commend Reggie D. He actually just received this key to the City of Revere Beach for his amazing efforts in this community and throughout the nation. And I want to thank him for everything that he's done and continues to do. And use his platform, use your voice.
Thank you, Mr. Lawson.
Thank you, brother. Great job, brother. Everyone, I have the amazing opportunity to be here with these two beautiful, amazing women from right here in our community. Miss Issa Allen, like we've introduced, is our therapist. Miss Latoya Perry, Mama T. Guys, these individuals, these women have focused on mental health in the minority community and their stories and their nonprofits and their organizations. I met Mama T just through TNT Crabs, which was her business and her brand, and that's how our relationship and our friendship started. And then actually learning her story, learning about what she actually does, learning about her nonprofit, learning and supporting some of the things that she's done in the community has been phenomenal. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let Ms. Issa Allen first get started and introduce herself a little bit more and go a little bit more depth to what she's doing here in the community.
Hello guys, again my name is Issa Allen. I'm a mental health counselor here in the community. I do teach at middle school in Revere Beach. I grew up in Revere Beach and I'm just so proud to be here to kind of see the seeds of just trying to build the awareness of mental health grow from where we started. It's a huge thing because depression, anxiety, PTSD, life is happening, right? And people are suffering in silence. So I do want to just kind of, again, say my goal is to just kind of normalize seeing a therapist when you need to, and just to understand that everybody has a story and everybody's going through something. So don't be afraid, and let's just try to break that stigma of mental health and just getting help for our minds just as much as we see the doctor for our bodies, because our mind controls our bodies. So if we understand that concept, then we'll just understand that it's okay to get help when needed. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Ms. Latoya.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Latoya Perry. Again, I'm the owner of TNT Crabs and Seafood, Adiba Productions, and Adiba Cares Foundation, which is my 501c3 nonprofit here in Riviera Beach. I focus on helping victims of domestic violence and also teaching children the arts. So through stage plays, film, television, and all different kind of programs and dance. So
Thank you, and your story tonight was really, really amazing.
Well, thank you.
I really do appreciate it, because getting people out here to speak on their past trauma and or their personal stories, it helps other people out there to understand you're not in this alone. We all go through something. So just hearing your story was very inspirational, and I hope that it touches someone out there to either one, change their situation for the better, because you're not stuck in your situation.
Right.
You can change, but you have to do the work.
yeah, you have to do it.
So I appreciate that for you tonight. So thank you. Hello everyone, I am here with the infamous Matt Genius, who is also a Black mental health therapist. I want him to introduce to the world.
How you guys doing? My name is Matthew Jean, aka Matt Genius. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist here in South Florida, and I was excited to be a part of this event. This event was amazing. If you missed it, check it out in the recap. We're gonna have the recap, right?
Definitely.
Check it out in the recap. You can find me at Beachstone Counseling. Like I said, I serve Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. At Beachstone Counseling on IG, at Beachstone Counseling on Facebook, at Beachstone Counseling on Twitter as well. For those who use that platform, hit me up.
Hello everyone, it's Issa again, and I'm just coming to you to introduce Ms. Tiff Boom, a poet that I witnessed on Instagram, and I loved her so much that I invited her to the event, and she's also for the cause of mental health awareness.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. I mentor inner city youth, and like Issa said, I'm a spoken word poet, and this was a really great and necessary conversation. So let me know when you do it again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone, we are here at Mental Health in the Minority Community. We're focused on mental health and normalizing the conversation. I have my good brother Brian here, not just a therapist here in the community, but also my classmate. Known him for over 20 years, 25 plus years actually, and been a staple in this community. Was able to actually bring him to have this conversation, because we're trying to transition out of COVID. But a lot of the issues and problems that we've already had in our community, they show on a daily basis. It continues. So whether this country goes through a pandemic or not, we still have to talk about some of the issues we've had for the last 400 years. And it's mental health, it's the slavery that we've encompassed, and discussions that Brian has truly been able to capitalize on and been able to share with the residents. So please, if you tell me a little bit about your story and a little bit about what you speak about, sir.
Oh man, as far as my story, I'm someone who came up through the educational systems. Like I said, I graduated with Doug. He had to say 20-some years ago. Now you just aged us, but it's all good. And just coming through a system of education that I never liked. There was a reason why I hated school at one point. Because I felt I was in an educational system where I didn't see myself. I was in an educational system where I couldn't naturally do who I just was. And I was always being forced to conform or assimilate into the larger culture. Yep. So I became an educator and eventually, rolled into the current position as the manager of the Office of African American, Latino, Holocaust, and Gender Studies for the school district to help push our district to transform itself, to make sure that we address the true needs of Black and brown students in our school district.
He touched on an important point. It's talking about changing that structure, that systematic process that was put in place years ago that we have to change as young adults, as old adults, as individuals that are looking to be progressive in this community. He's a part of the school district that actually we grew up in. But what he saw when he grew up in that school district was that it was something that just didn't fit for him, fit for who he was as a man, as a Black man in this community. So what we did is we decided to try to normalize this conversation, and with mental health in the minority community from the city of Riviera Beach, we're going to continue to push that initiative of normalizing that conversation. It's not just mental health, it's knowing your history, it's knowing your experiences, and knowing where you are currently today and where you want to be. So those are some of the discussions that we've been having and that we're going to continue to have. Anything else you want to tell to the viewers out there?
And key thing, knowing ourselves, having knowledge of self. You know, our kids have no sense of identity, no sense of knowledge of self because it's not being taught in our classrooms. All right, we descend from greatness. We've made powerful contributions, and also not just contributions. You know, Black people are progenitors to some of the greatest things that exist in human history. And it's extremely critical that our kids know that and understand that. So they understand that, just like Kendrick Lamar said in that song, that I got royalty and loyalty inside my DNA. And our kids understand that that exists within you. That greatness is already there. And we need to start operating and exercising that. So.
Councilman Douglas Lawson, City of Rivera Beach, we will continue to bring these amazing leaders in front of you to the forefront to discuss what we're trying to move forward and be progressive in our community. Thank you so much for joining us, Mental Health in the Minority Community.
No, thank you.
Great.
So I'm gonna let ladies go first because this event I'm still in awe with because it was amazing.
It was amazing. I'm so happy for everyone who came out and my guest speakers who spoke and was very honest and truthful in their journey in life. The whole point to this was to understand that we all have a story, and wherever you come from, whatever you've been through, that is not the destination to your future. You can better yourself, you can better with different things, different skills, different techniques, and I'm just trying to break the stigma of mental health in our community first, and understanding that if you need help, it is okay to get a therapist or to call a professional when you need that help.
To be this comfortable to share these stories was just something that opened up my eyes, my heart, my spirit to understanding that we truly are a village. You have individuals that have no problem sharing their struggles, the issues they've been through, and sitting one-on-one and sharing it with the world. You have to be stronger for each other. We have to be stronger for each other because it's literally individuals that have been through the darkest points, the valleys, and we want to make sure that we can all rise to the mountaintop together. We're going to continue to push that. Mental health in the minority community will be a normal conversation. That's what we're going to continue to do, and we're going to continue to bring this to the city of Rivera Beach, Palm Beach County, and the nation. So guys, thank you so much. Councilman Douglas Lawson, Issa Allen. Guys, we're honored and privileged to continue to have these events. Thank you.
Thank you.